Come aboard with us for the latest trip that we took to Boston, Massachusetts to hop aboard the USS Constitution, Old Ironsides. Stay tuned. The Constitution was the third of 6 ships that were created and built from the Naval Act of 1794. Laid down in 1794, she was first launched in 1797, and the next year, 1798, was sent on her first voyage. Interestingly enough, President John Adams was there on the launching ceremony in 1797 in Boston Harbor, and saw the ship only slide down a few feet and stop. But about a month later, in October of 1797, the Constitution did slip into the harbor for the first time. Even though these quarters are a bit cramped, they are kind of posh. You can see this is not like the rest of the crew would have had. As you can see, they have beautiful desks and places to hang their coats and things like that. So, yes, it is tight, but it is kind of posh even still. This is the very first known depiction of the Constitution, a watercolor from 1803. The flag at the stern of the ship has 17 stars. If you know which state was the 17th state to join the Union and in what year, please leave that in the comments below. And this picture is very neat because it's the oldest known picture of the Constitution from 1858, and it's taken in the Portsmouth Navy Yard in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So if you look closely at the upper left, you'll see that the figurehead on the front of Constitution is none other than President Andrew Jackson himself.
Stand by for pass! This is one that's yeah,
Who needs Rosie the Riveter when you got Renee the Riveter? I mean, look at there. All she needs is a little polka dot bandana. The newest sailors on the ship. Oh, it's Risa and Renee.
Mom's the top welder.
She looks like a welder.
I was under the impression that you could buy flags off of this ship that had flown atop the mast for $30 and was willing to fork out the money, until I forked out the money, and the Navy officer there basically told me that we could actually go and fly the flag before we could purchase it. So here we are on deck, getting ready to fly the flag on the USS Constitution that I am about to purchase. So to me, you can't even find a place to buy flags these days for $30, let alone one that has flown atop the Constitution. And these came with a really posh little certificate also.
Did you ever find the main mast here?
We have.
Really?
Yep. So make sure. Can we have you keep holding the tail, making sure it's going to go up the right way? Yeah. Okay. Take this for you, and then whenever you're ready, you can hold on to this one. Okay. And then go right ahead.
Go and pull it.
It stops on its own, and then you guys can take a little picture. Okay. And whenever you're ready, bring it back down.
Okay. Renee, how about getting over here and get on the ground and let
Okay, honey.
I know it may not seem like much to some, but to me it was very special to
Are
be
you
able
gonna
to
bring it
say
down?
that I had hoisted a flag up to the top of the foremast of the USS Constitution. And I can't think of a better souvenir to bring home from our trip to see the Constitution. So I strongly encourage you, if you're in Boston, take one and get one for yourself if they're available.
About a week.
Do they post the schedule?
They do. You can follow the Instagram or the Facebook page. Go ahead and check it out.
The Constitution is special for many reasons, but to me the most special reason is that it's still from the 18th century. It was built in the 1700s. And even more special is that George Washington had a direct hand in the commissioning of this warship and the building of it. So it has a connection with George Washington and the 18th century. I mean, what could be cooler than that? Seriously.
Okay, hold on. One.
So here is the little certificate that comes with it. And I have it framed now and on the wall. It looks fantastic. They actually take the ship out several times a year. I think they said 6 times a year. So there's a schedule posted on the Constitution website. So if you ever want to see it out in harbor and maybe even with the sails up, check out the link I'll put in the description below to see when she's going out to sail. St. Simon's Island in Georgia was the original source for the oak boards and logs for the sides of the ship. So that distinction is very special, that even things from the south here was used in her construction all the way up in Boston. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Thank you.